All right, the cat's out of the bag. I'm not holding it in anymore. If you've been in the live chat, then you already know I've said it's 1,001 times. But for the regular people who don't know, unless they see a title that's on the headline saying it, the San Antonio Spurs and Los Angeles Lakers are vying for LeBron James in 2018. It's a done deal. Even if LeBron James wins the NBA championship next year in Cleveland, he is gone. He's out like a scout on a new route. He is gone. He is not coming back to Cleveland. And he's making sure he goes to the West Coast so he never has to return back to play Cleveland. Cleveland is done. For the rest of his playing career, he won't come back to play that game in Cleveland. He knows there's only one game they get to play, and they're on the West Coast here in Cleveland. He would skip that game. He'll play them when they're on the West Coast. But as far as coming back to Cleveland to play that game and having the crowd boo and all that stuff, nah, he ain't gonna go through that. Now, what team will he choose? Spurs or San Antonio? He'll be a Laker. Kobe was a Laker. LeBron's a Lakers. A lot of legacy over there. LeBron will be the next to put his staple down and get his 2 rings or whatever he want to try to get. And help out Lonzo Ball as they bring in a lot of other players. You know LeBron don't come empty-handed. He brings about 15 other NBA players on the team. So Magic is gonna bring in all these players to keep him happy. You're gonna see Caldwell Pope come over there. Might see Paul George come over there. Might be one big old family reunion in Los Angeles. Try to battle Golden State. But more importantly, they only play Cleveland once a year in Cleveland. So that way, LeBron could blow that game off. And there's no big deal. Now, here's the dilemma. Why does LeBron James want to leave? Why would he leave the good city of Cleveland ever again? I remember when he came back, and I said he would be back, but when he came back to Cleveland, I said, well, that's it. He's done. He's not going to move again. It'd be too monumental to his career. Not now. LeBron is bulletproof. By him doing what all he did, as far as the NBA and as far as it turning to the other side, even though these younger players are getting younger, faster, and he's becoming a slow duck in the road, and he's going to need people like Lonzo. He's going to need people around him like Paul George and all the rest of these guys to carry the load, and he don't have to do that much. This way, Lonzo gets to learn a lot more under LeBron. He don't have to really be under that much scrutiny and pressure. So to me, it's a no-brainer. And with the ownership, them two button heads and different moves are being made, and LeBron is just thrown in the fold and not out in front of this information. LeBron has a home in LA already. Everybody knows his wife, everybody else would want to go to California. So some more opportunities there. Plus, y'all forgetting a very key factor. LeBron James do not like playing for experienced coaches. He don't. If you're an experienced coach, LeBron don't like playing for you. Don't like to be coached. All the coaches he's had were either some assistant coach or some first year coach right out the box. LeBron would not be able to play with Pop's system. You can forget that. No matter how much Pop respects him and likes him, That's gonna cease once he walked through the San Antonio doors. And that tells me right off the bat, LeBron will never play for San Antonio. There's no way he'll be able to deal with Pop. Pop will be blasting him in the media after a bad game. No way will LeBron be going through that. Pop will cuss him out on that floor when he jump in the air and ain't got nowhere to go. Then trying to figure out where to throw the ball. Nah, that ain't gonna ride in San Antonio. Not with Pop. Pop will show you up right there on that floor. So the obvious choice is not the Clippers, is not the Spurs, it's the Lakers. Magic knows it. Everybody knows it. So who we fooling? The only people that don't know are the stupid Cleveland Cavalier fans. And it's gonna be a dark day for y'all. And when that happens, we're gonna see what's gonna happen to Cav Nation. Where all the Cav fans are gonna be then? They're gonna disappear? I think so. I'm out.